storming castles, closing demon rifts, slaying dragons, and exploring a vast open world, all while uncovering a deep, rich story. This is just the tip of the iceberg in Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition is the third game in the fantasy series developed by Bioware. Bioware is known for creating RPGs that draw you in with fantastic characters and epic stories. Dragon Age Inquisition puts you in the role of the Inquisitor, who is tasked with building an army to assist him in closing the Breach of Thedas. The Breach is a portal that is opened up in the sky, which is allowing demons into the world. Along the way, your journey has you making difficult decisions which affect the overall story. Accompanying the grand story is an incredible original score that sounds like something that would belong in an epic fantasy film. Dragon Age Inquisition's graphics expertly depict a world full of beauty and danger. To start off, the character creation is quite robust and allowing you to play around with many details. The game features many locations, each with their own distinct feel. You could be traversing the rocky shores, to navigating a battlefield, to exploring deep, dark mines. Wildlife runs free in the open world, which brings the environments to life. The combat makes for quite the spectacle with various spells and explosions. However, sometimes when the combat was heavy, the frame rate did chug. During dialogue segments, I was impressed by the facial expressions of the various characters. One issue I had with the visuals is that it was hard to distinguish new entries in a lore book. New entries were signaled by a circle in the upper right corner, but when overlaid on top of another image was sometimes hard to see. The visuals, however, are not what primarily draws me into a Bioware game. Dragon Age Inquisition offers a staggering amount of content that will span over dozens of hours. The game is an open world role-playing game where you gain experience to level up. When leveling up, you gain ability points that you can use in skill trees to unlock new passive and active abilities to make you stronger. To level up, you can defeat enemies, explore new places, complete both side quests and the main quest, and discover pieces of lore. The game might have the most expansive amount of lore I've seen in a video game. From defeating enemies and completing quests, you can also earn gold. However, I found that gold was virtually useless in this game. Yes, you could buy things like weapons and armor from vendors as well as exotic mounts, but I felt I never needed to. It is truly staggering how much thought was put into the little details of the various characters and races. Along your journey, you can recruit companions and have up to 3 in your party at once. You can also equip gear to your companions and level them up the same as your Inquisitor character. As in any Bioware game, you can get to know these companions on a personal level, even being able to romance them. Each of the companions brings their own flavor to the story. It was enjoyable hearing the banter between the various companions while on a quest. I found myself invested in each of these companions and want to learn more of their backstories. Combat in Dragon Age Inquisition is a lot of fun. You can either approach the combat from a tactical perspective or a more action-oriented way. For those that want a more tactical game, you can pause the game, which will then zoom out on the battlefield to enable you to queue up attacks with your various party members. This provides a more strategic and safe way to play. For those that do not want to do that, you can simply play in real time, switching between party members as you please. Types of characters you can play as are warriors, which are split into shield and sword and two-hander specializations, rogues, which are split into daggers and archer specializations, and mages. You can even plan out your attacks to do extra damage, such as freezing an enemy with a mage and then smashing it with a warrior using a two-handed strike. Aside from combat, Dragon Age Inquisition offers other ways to progress your character. A few hours into the game, you claim Skyhold as your base of operations. At first, Skyhold is in ruins, but over time, through doing quests, Skyhold takes shape into something much more regal. Every time I returned to Skyhold, I really felt like the castle was alive. In your war room, you can send your fellow soldiers out to do various time missions to bring back resources or even loot. To make you feel really powerful, you can choose to judge the fate of the accused while sitting on your throne. Dragon Age Inquisition is truly the epitome of an open world RPG. Even after completing the main quest line, which will clock in at about 20 hours, there are tons of side quests and activities to complete. I found myself constantly sidetracked by the wonder of the open world and the variety of quests that I stumbled upon. Bioware has made great strides in polishing all aspects of this game. If you are looking for a game that will provide you with dozens of hours of quality RPG goodness, then Dragon Age Inquisition is a must-own. I reviewed Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition on Xbox One. The Game of the Year Edition features additional content which ranges up to about 30 hours of extra gameplay with DLC including Jaws of Hakan, The Descent, and Trespasser, as well as some cool gear sets. So what'd you guys think of my video review for Dragon Age Inquisition? Sound off in the comment section below, and hit that thumbs up symbol if you liked the video. If you like this video, you might want to subscribe to my channel where you'll find additional video game reviews such as my video game review of Star Wars Battlefront. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at StarRaptor, as well as like my Facebook page at StarRaptor. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye bye.